The Ohio Pork Council and Ohio Beef Council recently partnered up with the Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission's Mid-Ohio Regional Food Council to host the first ever Meat Marketing Summit. The day-long event focused on marketing channels that connect local producers to consumers and grocers.
I think it's just bringing to light and more awareness for the public and the political side of it is that there is a need. There's a growing market within the niche marketing of locally marketed food products. Obviously, we deal directly with the meat segment of the industry, but across the board, there's some need for awareness to help further grow this. As far as for customers that are wanting this type of product, knowing where their food comes from, the story behind it, and providing that, on a small level, that's easy to do. But the struggles that we have day to day is logistics, packaging, IT work, as far as being able to get those products in the form that they need to make them presentable. Small butcher shops struggle with facilities, space, equipment, and just the research and development part, the product development part. Those are all components that need to be made aware to help a lot of these customers that we have to be able to grow their product and volume and be able to get it to the customer in a form that makes it marketable at the retail counter or at the grocery store level, or even if it's direct. So those are some of the things we're probably going to discuss today, and bring the awareness of that there's a huge need for this product and a want for these products. But there's some necessity to have some outside help to be able to further grow this industry across the state.
I was in my office one day and our hostess came back and said, "Hey chef, there's a cowboy here to see you." And I was like, "I don't have an appointment." And she said, "No, like seriously, this guy's got boots and jeans and a cowboy hat and everything. You want to talk to him?" I'm like, "Sure, let's send him back." So that's kind of where it started, and he introduced himself as Rob. I liked him immediately. He just had a nice energy about him. He had some product in his truck. He went and grabbed a few ribeyes and some ground beef, and minute I tasted it, I knew that there was something really special here, and we've been featuring it going on almost 2 years.
Yeah. We've worked him to death. He's been mud head to tail. He's had all kinds of stuff all over him. He has. I mean, it's come out, spend a day with us, not once, but I don't think I could count them on both hands. But it's kind of cool to for him to jump right in and see what we do every day from before daylight till after dark. It's totally different, and the challenges that we go through every day, in addition to coming in to see somebody, or trying to market, trying to sell product. It's a full experience.
I think it's extremely important to to get to know your farmer, to meet the wives and the kids, and to see the dogs, and I think it goes all into the final plate that I ultimately whittle this entire relationship down to that one experience for a guest, and what that can mean for them is my job. But what I do from an ingredient standpoint, where I source things, it's very important for me to go and see the environment. Like we've talked about, like the local thing and how it can be abused. That word can be misused, and I think that it's important for me to know the integrity of the ingredients on my menu come from somewhere that is operating with that same mentality.
Well, we have a family farm, fourth generation hog farmers in Greene County, and we have been raising hogs obviously for many years, but over the last 2 years we've decided to go ahead and start a meat business producing whole hog sausage. In evaluating it, we realized that we needed to have an avenue that we could market the whole hog, and that establishing or selling cuts of meat would be difficult, and so we felt like we could provide the highest quality product by including the whole hog into the product in the form of sausage. We are selling our product locally, and it is being appreciated locally, but in order for the farm to support our family and support my two sons who are on the farm right now, we definitely need to expand our market share. One of the biggest challenges we have as a small family farm producer is to be competitive in price. And so we have to work very hard and have to manage each and every step along the process to make sure that our product is competitively priced and is not excessively more expensive than what's available in the retail marketplace today. Now, certainly our product is somewhat more expensive, and it always will be. We will never be able to have the economy of scale and the efficiencies in place to compete price-wise, but we can come close, and I think most people will accept that and realize that and appreciate that.
Well, we have worked with a lot of local farmers, producers. We have local beef, pork, vegetables in season, of course, cheese, charcuterie, specialty groceries. So we have a relationship, I would say, with probably 50 plus local vendors. We are always looking for local vendors to work with us. Our customers are interested in local vendors. They love the story behind it. And it's just a matter of, I think, connecting us with the local producers and making sure that the producers can support a retail environment. The marketing part is something that producers often think they don't have to worry about, and I'm all supportive of them working on producing their food, but that's like getting the ball to the 5-yard line and dropping it, because consumers buy with their eyes, and if you're in a retail environment versus a farmer's market or really a farmer's market or restaurant, consumers look at the package, and you have to compete on price and the look of it with everybody else. And one of the key things that's, I think, really important is the Ohio mention, and then customers have to be able to see your product. That's the other thing. Don't hide it with a big, huge label. Don't hide it with white packaging when you should have clear. Make sure it's easy to read. And also, I think it's something that producers think is an unnecessary expense, but it's really not, because if your product doesn't look good, people aren't going to buy it.
I'm Ty Higgins for the Ohio AgNet.